So here's a funny thing. Um, I was I've been mocking this up. It's not put together yet in a solid configuration yet. And so what that means is um, I have to tell you my whole plan, right? So I'm going to use this barrel band, and this came from a Diana Bandit. I had to do some dremeling on it to make it work on the top. Um, So anyway, I mocked it up and I put it together. I bought these tuner spring set where there was 3 different springs of different um, uh, strengths, right? And it's kind of a slingshot hammer. And I don't know what happened the first time, but the first time I used it, it worked really good. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe I only filled it to 1,000. I'm not sure what I did. So anyway, today I filled it up to 2,400, and it's barely putting out any of even the tiniest puff of air. And so what I figured out is, okay, so for those of you who know, like backyard dispatch, you'll know for sure. Inside the valve, there's a spring, and it's a little spring, smaller than a hammer spring, and it's a pretty lightweight spring. Well, somehow I thought I was putting one of the tuner springs in, but I put the valve spring in here, right? So there's the valve spring in here, and then in this case I had an old OEM hammer spring inside the valve because I didn't like how short um, the valve spring was inside the valve because there's no poppet, which actually acts like a spring guide, right? So, and there's no instructions on how to put the Safepac together. You just got to kind of figure it out yourself. So just getting a tiny puff of air, pop, pop, pop. Maybe not even enough to shoot the pellet out. And like I get I don't know, 60, 70 shots out of this tiny little cylinder, right? And I'm like, well, I can't even use this. What did I do? So I took it apart and I put the one of the actual tuner springs in. Got a couple things going on. I need to get a shorter. I have it. I just need to dig it out of my screw collection. So I need a shorter breech screw. Um, and then for this barrel band, I've had it for a long time. It's been a couple different guns, but see the cracks. So I can repair it with UV resin, but I just bought a new one. And what I'm going to do is um, glue these together with probably super glue gel. And it's actually really sturdy already, What you hear is the bolt rattling around. That's the... everything else is really sturdy, but I want it to be rock solid. That way when I do hook up pick rails to it, it's super solid. Anyway, I guess what I'm getting at is I made a mistake, and I kind of figured something out. Is that if I wanted a really big shot count, I could take that super lightweight valve spring, put it as a hammer spring, and then use a power adjuster so you could just get it right there where you want it. Anyway, so there's a sneak peek of what I got going on right now. And then until I get the new barrel band, I'm not going to put the buttstock back on it. So I've actually been playing with it as the pistol. It's kind of been fun. Yeah, I'm digging it. Hollow bolt probe's working out great. And I will not use this bolt handle. It's just there for looks right now. But the hollow bolt probe has been working out great. That's it for now. That's all I can think of to say. Have a good day, guys.